The 6 letters. Please make some noise. Make your noise. Make some noise for your stepdad and mine. Horror Show Jack. Oh man. Almost forgot my favorite part of the intro, which is Conan O'Brien once saw his set and said it was so good he wanted to take it behind a Dollar General and get it pregnant. Please make some noise for Horror Show Jack. Dollar General. Oh my God. The white trash version of the Dollar Tree, which is now the $1.25 tree because, you know, inflation has hit everywhere. So, this is not the crowd for this joke, but I'm going to tell it anyway. But if you're ever standing there and someone comes up to you and goes, I remember you from a goth club 2 years ago, just turn to them very calmly and just like, oh right, you were the girl with the Robert Smith butt plug hanging out of your dress all night.
Oh God.
I've never said that to anyone, but I think if someone comes up to me and says it, I think I will. Just because I like to mess with people. So, alright, I won't say that. Come on, say it.
Now you have to.
I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say something else. Tonight's going to be a whole list of, half of the set is going to be a list of what a dog shit year 2024 is. Is anyone having a good year?
Not really.
Okay, well, I'm not going to do this to you because I think I love you too much, but I love you, but, yeah, no. I'm not giving the finger to Ray Chris. No, I'm sorry. It's not that I don't have respect for you, but you're a man, and I have to be a gentleman. So, but my year started off with, it seemed like it was going to be good. I was dating a beautiful woman, and then shortly, 3 weeks after that, we broke up. I come home from meeting her, my mother's cat dies. Then I find out that, out of all the strangest places to find out, because who checks social media while sitting on your throne at home? And you know what I mean by throne. Yeah, okay. It's the worst place to find out a family member has died that you didn't know was sick. So, and at the time, I had 2 roommates, and I'm just struggling, like, no! I'm really glad no one was home when that happened, because they're like, you okay in there? Don't come in! So, I find this out. 2 weeks before that, I can't use my business American Express card because they've lost $1,000 of my payment. How? I don't know, because I do it the same way I've done it for 2 years. Computer, send $1,000. Click, go from one computer to another computer. Somewhere in the digital universe, it disappeared.
Yeah.
I would like to know how in the hell that happened. So I called them, and the first idiot I talked to, and let's face it, customer service people, they're all idiots. And I'm glad some people agree with me.
Don't let it get on you.
First person said, well, you can always send $1,000. Yeah, sure, hold on. Yeah, I just have that laying around. What logically, you lost $1,000 of my money, I'm going to send you more? Anyone else think that that's a good idea? No. Okay, good. You shut up, Andy. I love that bald head. I thought you were the one that said yeah. Then, because of that, who here has Spectrum as your mobile service and wireless internet?
I do. Spectrum sucks.
You know my pain, and I probably understand how this story's going to go.
So, before that, I have my re-up, my automatic pay, set to my American Express card. So I get a notification. So, after calling to the first person, you're like, well, we're going to send it in, we're going to look for it. I leave away on business. My father calls pretending to be me because I'm on the road.
I'm trying to record him, but I don't want to hold the phone.
It just hasn't been registered. So we're going to credit your account $1,000 so you can use your card.
No, they didn't.
Then I get home, I call them. The guy I talked to, dumb as a brick, but on top of it, got him to admit that they lie, and that they didn't find it. They're blaming me. I'm like, we went in. The payment went from my computer to yours. So now, I get a notification. Your payment hasn't gone through on your cell phone bill. So I'm like, okay. I go online, and I change the card so it can go through. It registers. The money comes out of my account. Yesterday, my service gets turned off. So I spend about half the day, because it's always half the day getting through that goddamn automated service. And it's just like keep pressing zero till I get to a person. Very suggestive. Never mind. You have such a serious look when I'm talking. When I'm up here doing stupid stuff, the serious look you give me makes me so uncomfortable. I love it. So, finally I get the whole mess sorted out. But the problem was, they shut my mother's phone off. And that's what, you can do whatever you want to me, leave my mother alone. So, is there anyone single out there still dating? Just, did you raise your hand? Well, look, yeah, what do you do when you're single? You date until you meet the right one.
No.
There's no right one.
So,
How did he say there's no right one?
I'm almost 47 and I'm single, never married, never a successful relationship. Maybe I am doing something wrong? And I figured out what it was. I was on the phone with a friend of mine, and she was asking about some information, and I gave her the information. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you are right. I'm like, that happens quite often. It surprises a lot of people. I figured out why I am single. Women don't like a man who's ever right. All the married men just laughed at that.
Men are never right. Women are only the ones.
If I get murdered tonight, I have a suspect. Listen, it's a comedy show. It's my 15 minutes. I'm not picking on you. I'm not picking on you. I think you like that. Maybe I just want you to think I'm scared of you. I'm trying a new tactic of flirting. It's not working. So, I decided to go on, I decided to try Facebook dating. Oh my God, that was stupid. Within 24 hours, a woman invites me to her house. I'm like, at least I know I'm safe. She's safe, I'm not going to go kill anyone. She answers the door wearing a white bathrobe. Doesn't look like her pictures. I look like my pictures. I'm not going to hide anything. What you see is what you get. All 270 pounds of it. So, I walk in, and she undoes the bathrobe and she's wearing a negligee. That doesn't fit. And everyone said, date older. This woman was 43. More baggage than the 27-year-old I was dating a couple of years ago. And starts crying within the first 10 minutes of me being there, telling me about her life. And all I'm thinking is, dear Christ, just give me a heart attack right now. Anything, like, please, no one texts you when you need them to text you. So I wait for the opportune moment. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go. Because I never thought a woman would say this and it would kind of turned me off, but she goes, I want to have sex with you. I said, you just met me. Wow, I am getting old. So I'm like, honey, because she was drunk also when I showed up. I mean, oh, is someone just, she should have just been wearing a shirt that says sexually assault. But she won the lottery and got the one nice guy that's going to treat her with respect. And when I saw the opportunity, like, I gotta go. So I left. Then I go on a date with a woman who's a couple years older than me. She was fun, but it just wasn't there. There was nothing wrong with her. There's clearly something wrong with me, I know that. But then I go on another date. Now, if a woman messages me and says, you're hot AF, I know there's something wrong with her. But I entertained the thought, because 4 hours prior to getting this message, I found out my friend's wife died, who's a dear friend of mine. So I'm like, I don't want to be home alone right now. I want to go out being distracted. So we go to a pool hall. Another woman who doesn't look like her pictures. She's not ugly though. But she also put no forth and effort in what she's wearing. Jogging pants, sneakers, a workout tank top, and a beat up sweatshirt. Plain Jane, no makeup. And to me, I'm thinking, you put no effort into the way you look. I mean, I put effort. This is effort into the way I look. I know I look like a bag of shit, but I try. So we play pool, and her personality makes up for her lack of whatever. I'll take a plain Jane with an awesome personality over a supermodel with no personality and no brains any day of the week. So we're having a good time. 2 o'clock rolls around, all the bars closed, because I'm used to Jersey where things are open till 4 in the morning. So she goes, well, I'm like, I had fun tonight. She goes, well, I guess we could go. I don't live far from here. You want to come back and watch a movie? I'm like, she said it like she actually meant like she wanted to watch a movie. You all have an idea of where I'm going with this. So I follow her back to her house. We walk into her bedroom, quietly, because her elderly mother lives in one of the rooms in the house and she has a 16-year-old son. And I'm like, this is what's going to happen. Shut up, Marty. So wait, it gets worse. That's what you're laughing at? Wait. Oh, wait. So we walk into her bedroom. There's a huge pit bull sitting there. Friendliest animal I've ever met. I'm like, okay, good, because I didn't feel like getting mauled to death tonight. So I sit on the bed with him because there's no place else to sit. She walks into her walk-in closet. Comes out a minute later, completely naked. Now I maintain composure. On the inside, I'm like, whoa! And she's putting on a sundress. I don't know what it is with specific women who are over 40 down here who don't know how to dress. But she put it on. One boob is up here, the other boob is hanging out, and he's like, and I'm like, is it impolite to go, you want to fix yourself up? But she adjusted herself, and we sit on the bed, we're watching Impractical Jokers. She goes, so I make content. Oh no, OnlyFans? She goes, no. I'm like, there's someplace else you can sell content. She goes, yeah, Snapchat. I'm like, OnlyFans, Amazon Prime, Snapchat. So, you know, I can't even begin to express what is going through my mind at this point, other than the fact of, oh dear Lord, kill me. So, she goes, I'd like to make content with you. Like, huh? She's like, it's always a graphic set when she's here, so I apologize. I didn't know you were going to be here, and I wrote this. I'm just like, what am I going to, like, I have no material. Like, I'm going to tell this story about the horrible dates I went on. She goes, I'd like to make content of you going inside me. What? I'm like, you just met me. And notice there's no talk of a condom in this conversation. I mean, I'm clean, but I'm like, you just met me 4 hours ago. And honey, this unclothed does not go in front of a camera. No, because I've seen myself naked in the mirror, and I'm like the opposite of Buffalo Bill. I wouldn't hurt me. No. Maybe that's why I don't get laid. But anyway, because I won't have sex with a crazy woman. So she goes, all right. I steer the conversation away from this. She brings it up again. And she goes, you sure? And I'm like, uh-huh. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I already said, like, I don't want to talk about this. You know, she goes, but, you know, I told my followers, I'm like, you told your followers what, that you're on a date? She goes, yeah. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, wait, she doesn't know my professional name, so this is good. I steer the conversation away from it again, because it was an episode of Impractical Jokers I haven't seen, and I don't have cable. So, I never thought I'd be, like, on bed with a woman, and you're like, can you shut up so I can watch this? So, she brings it up a third time, which led into a fourth time. She goes, yeah, I really think you should try it. I really like, and then, you know, maybe all over me and all over this, and I'm like, whoa, honey, I'm almost 47. How much do you think I'm producing? All of a sudden, I'm a sprinkler. Hold on, I missed a spot. No, so now I'm like, you know what? I need to go. And she goes, no, don't go. Don't. And she starts crying. I'm just like, I'm sorry. I gotta get rid of this app. I really do. So I'm starting to leave. And she's like, no, I'm like, listen, I'm the wrong guy for you. I don't do that kind of stuff. And I mean, you just met me. I mean, I appreciate a woman with a healthy sexual appetite. But I know this may sound weird for a man to say this, but like, get to know me for a few minutes? Maybe have a second date before, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong, it did wonders for my self-esteem. And I still left that place feeling like absolute garbage. So I was like, listen, it's just not for me. I'm getting ready to leave. And she goes, like, please don't go. I'm like, listen, there's nothing wrong with you. It's me. No, there's something wrong with her. But I'm like, I gotta go. And I'm like, listen, I just found out 6 hours ago a close friend of mine died. And the only reason why I jumped at the opportunity to get out of the house was I figured this would be a nice distraction. But you have accomplished two things. One, you are overstepping my boundaries, which I didn't think anyone would ever do. And two, you're doing what I thought was impossible. You're making me uncomfortable. I'm usually the one that says something that makes someone uncomfortable, or does something that makes someone uncomfortable. Never on a date. I'm always a gentleman. I know I don't look like one, but I am. So I go to leave. She walks me out. And I said, I had fun tonight. I'm really sorry I upset you. And then she starts mumbling under her breath. I'm like, what did you just say? And she just turns to herself and does this. No. Slaps herself in the head and goes, don't act like that. Don't. I'm out of here. I get in my truck, turn my truck around, and I hit the gas. And I got to tell you, I really hope she wasn't standing behind me because she would have been covered in gravel. That could have been something she could have posted because at least she would have been covered in something. And I peeled out of there, leaving 2 pothole-shaped, tire-sized potholes from my truck peeling out of there. And I'm just like, if she was standing behind me, she definitely looks like a chocolate chip cookie at this point. Now, I have an audience participation joke. Oh, shut up, Marty. It's not going to be that bad. After each line I say, and I gotta make sure I do this right, because I literally just wrote this down the other night. I totally went off the rails. At the end of each sentence, I want you to say the word addicted.
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 Yes. Don't say it like that. You're making it weird. Alright, so, if a person does a lot of drugs, they are?
Addicted.
Alright. If a person has a lot of sex, they are?
Addicted.
If someone drinks a lot, not here, but if someone drinks a lot,
addicted.
What hit me in the face last night?
Addicted.
Yeah, I did it backwards because I was supposed to say what hit you in the face, but I'm not going to make fun of you guys. So, I don't know what's getting me better, Maverick Slam for a year later. Because I'm that person, even if I don't get the joke, and I hear people laughing, I just laugh along so I don't look stupid. But I'm actually proud to say I've actually told a joke where I had to explain it, and I'm like, I'm smarter than you? I never thought that would happen. But, yeah. So I hope everyone's year is going by far superior to mine. And my name's Andrew and I'm Horror Show Jack. Have a good night.
Yo!